Welcome to Shaunie's World. These are just my thoughts with a comedic side of humor. But if you're cool with your girl, go fool with your girl. Appreciate you for dropping by.
Disclaimer. As independent, I-N-D-E-E-N-E-E, as we want to be, we got to remember that sometimes we got to get help. I'm taking you to H-Town. I'm taking you to Houston, where a vehicle or the driver inside of a Porsche SUV had a medical emergency that basically injured a few people and caused a hell of a lot of property damage. And baby, honestly, I'm glad you're alive, but baby, your insurance is gonna drop you. You are a risk. Now let's start at the top and go down this rabbit hole. Now there is a barbershop called 32 Degrees. I really would like to learn how to cut hair. I think that'll be a peaceful thing for me to do. But scratch that. It ain't about me, it's about them. Now, at 32 Degrees, it was a Saturday. Y'all know how barbers and beauticians make us feel. We get that fade or we get that ponytail, baby. We feel like a natural woman. We feel good about ourselves because that cut gonna make you feel good. The hair, the nails, all that's gonna make you feel good. So you're doing your normal thing. And you're inside this barbershop, talking to the guys, high-fiving about who you gonna pick on Prize Picks, an underdog, and who you betting on, who you're dating on, kissing on, what you doing for the night. And all of a sudden you hear on the outside of your store somebody that's doing some painting, some maintenance around the building strip. They say, hey, y'all better run. There's a car coming and it's out of control. And all you have is a few seconds, a split second to get out the way. Get out the way, get out the way. Ludicrous, because you didn't see this vehicle come through the front window, knocking on your bricks and your wood panels and knocking your glass and stuff down. Like it's coming through, crashing through your building. And everybody's scattered like roaches when the lights come on. And there's one person that didn't get out the way because they were actually in the barber chair and it happened to be an 11-year-old. And it's so crazy because this accident wasn't intentional. It all started out from what the driver said, and I wasn't there, so I got to pop my allegedly fan. He said the last thing they remember doing was leaving dialysis treatment. They remember backing that thing up. Boop, boop, boop. They remember putting that joint in drive, and then they blacked out. And then their foot probably hit that gas pedal and just revved up. Let me tell you how much the car revved up. Now, Porsche, what is your car made of? Because I'm surprised this vehicle didn't stop after it hit the first building, which was a church. I'm surprised it didn't stop from the debris when it hit the second building. I'm surprised that it didn't stop when it hit the car that was coming through oncoming traffic. I'm surprised it still had enough speed to go through 32 Degrees and then take the child that was in a barber chair and push him through another building, which was a massage parlor, tear that building up, and then come into a final stop at a gun shop. What type of car y'all got, Porsche, that does not stop when it hits any impact? It done went through 5 different things and didn't stop until it got to the gun shop. Baby, y'all making y'all machine, y'all got a transformer as a vehicle. Now, again, no one died, but that 11-year-old does have internal bleeding. And for me, hearing that, I'm like, that's going to be a slow recovery, but I'm happy that no one died. But that father, I know that hurts your heart because your son didn't come into the barbershop internally bleeding, but he left that way. So I pray that the doctors are able to restore your baby back, to a better condition to where he can operate again. Because just imagine you 11 and you just getting your fade done. And then you get hit by a car unbeknownst to you that it was coming. And now you have issues. Now you have medical issues that you didn't have at first. Now, this is why I said we got to get used to. I get that people say, well, I always take myself to the doctor. I don't need nobody to take me to the doctor. And then I know people be like, it's too expensive to Uber and Lyft. And then your loved ones ain't dependable. So sometimes when you say, pick me up at 5, they be out in your car just zoop, zoop, zoop. So you just end up having to take yourself. But your body is going through a lot with dialysis. I don't have dialysis, but I have friends that do. And they tell me that treatment is very heavy on the body, especially when outside of that, when you have a person that's dealing with chemo, they're very weak when they get through with all of that. And so you need to be mindful that, yeah, you may feel all right when you stand on up, yeah, but your body still is feeling the difference of that whatever you'd had to go through. So you may feel like you can just, I'm about to start my Porsche. You may feel that way, but your body shut down when you started your Porsche. And sad enough, you definitely did a lot of damage around you by just saying, I'm okay to drive. Baby, you should not even have your license to drive at this point, because as you see, you're not in the mind state to drive, especially after dialysis treatment. But what can you do? Because life is life, and every moment could be a blink of a moment. And this is what I tell people: you do have to cherish what you're able to do right now, because in 5 seconds, anything could happen. Anything life-threatening or life just ending can happen to you. And everybody always says, well, I never thought that would happen. Shh, the way 2024 happened, I'm not surprised with a lot of shiznit. But I'm happy to report that people are going to be healing from this process. Yes, there's going to be some trauma involved with this, because they were sitting down there chatting before everything just crashed. And just imagine, as a parent, you looking for your kid like, Jamal, where you at? Jamal, where? You looking everywhere and can't find them, and you find them 2 stores over, crushed in between the vehicle and whatever, bricks and glass that fell on them as that vehicle came to a slow stop. That's mentally draining for anybody. Your loved one, somebody you care about, like, to see them in a condition that they weren't in, that's emotionally draining. Shout out to doctors, man. A lot of people don't put respect on doctors and nurses and CPNs and LPNs. They don't put respect on them. And them people bring you back to life. Physical therapy, all those people bring you back to the state that you gave up on because you weren't there at first and now you're living there. So we always got to say thank y'all for reviving these people. It's going to take a little time for people's businesses to get back up and kicking like it was, because that was a lot of damn damage. Sir, again, I don't know who you got insurance with, but baby, they definitely got a lot of paying to do. You got work to do. Baby, they definitely was like, Control Alt Delete. He's out of there. Nope, can't be a driver. Sir, I hope you got enough limits. It's tough out here. People be having liability out here driving like it ain't nothing. I'm gonna need y'all to get full coverage. But that's neither here nor there. All I'm telling you is, we get you can do it, but it's not best that you should, especially if you're already going in for a medical procedure. Just get somebody to drop you off. Get the shuttle services the hospital has it, or see if you can have a reliable friend or loved one come and scoop you up, so you don't have to put others at risk in case something just happens with you sporadically. But the blessing is nobody died. It's gonna take some healing, but nobody died. Man, it's scary, man. Every day I'm like looking like this. I'm like, what is 2024 doing? Every day is a Final Destination day, and I don't like it. But we have to get conditioned to understand that tomorrow's not promised. So what the hell you gonna do with today, okay? You gotta get in that mindset, baby. And we gotta get out of that mindset, well, this wouldn't happen to me. I'm too young. Baby, nothing's too young, nothing's too old. Life is not discriminating when it happens. So healing energy to everybody involved. And I just keep y'all lifted in prayer, man. It's the holiday seasons, and a lot of people ain't in the mood now because of things that's happening. But I'm just a messenger, though, y'all. It's your girl, Shaunie B. If you're cool with your girl, gone food with your girl, check out that website, man. Yes, www.shauniebentertainment.com. Check out my fan gear, option drop donations. Y'all know I'm running a 20% off deal. So put in the holiday code, HOLIDAY. That promo code will get you that 20% off, and do what you like with it. I might even extend it because I love y'all so much. But either way, there's no pressure to do either of those two, because I do see the likes, shares, and comments. It means the world to me, so I just want to tell you thank you from my lips to your ears. Hop in the comments. Like, have you ever been in a situation where somebody had a medical emergency, you became a victim, or you had a medical emergency and somebody else was a victim? Has it changed how you do things moving forward? Or now, being not involved in anything, does this story make you think twice about being available for somebody that do need a ride? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we see things in different perspectives, and it makes us say, oh, shoot. Yeah, we're going to go and pick this person up because we don't want them to have that. But just think about it. Take a second. Bing! But I want everybody to be safe where you are. Don't want to give you any type of anxiety, but I do want you to know things are happening. So move accordingly and be blessed and be grateful and able-bodied while you are, okay? But until next time, y'all, happy holidays. It's crazy out here. Next story, and I'm out this. Peace.